Another part of the Souls RNG summer update has released, and with this update we have a lot of stuff like this thing in the back, but most important of all, if I talk to Jake here, he has 3 new gauntlets for us to test and talk about. So in this video, I'm going to be going over these 3 new gauntlets they have added and go over if they're even worth it in the early game and if they completely change the early game forever. So we might as well soon get into this. And what is that thing? What is that thing? Let's ignore that and talk about how we have finally reached 20,000 subscribers after a couple of months. So thank you guys so much for that. And as a result, at the end of the video, I will be doing the road to 20k giveaway with a lot of comments here. There's still more. I'm just scrolling down like barely anyway, but just watch until the end to see if you get to win the giveaway. But we might as well just get into talking about what these gauntlets are and how expensive they are. So first of all, we have the Gemstone Gauntlet, which is a tier 1, which is on the level of lunar on solar device. And let's go over the recipe before we get to equipping this and showing off. But basically, we need 1 gear basing, topaz, ruby, emerald, sapphire, aquamarine, and the most expensive one, quartz, which will kind of suck honestly. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty good to craft. I'll talk about if I recommend this a bit later, but for now we might as well craft it. And what it does is that every minute you have a chance of either having 0 to 30% luck or roll speed for 10 rolls. Could be kind of good, so let's check this thing out. So right here we have a Gemstone Gauntlet. We'll take off our polite core for now and let's take a look at this thing. So this is basically an infinity gauntlet, but Souls RNG made it instead. And there are 6 stones, not 5 but 6, and it's not golden kind of. And let's take a look at if we can get this thing to do its thing, because we have a lot of boosts on here, a lot of skips, but it looks like I'm already getting a lot of these boosts here. That's crazy. We're getting like so much roll speed, so much, yeah, this is so confusing. But we get luck, roll speed, every bonus roll or something. We seem to just be continuously getting these gems, which are really good. And apparently it did say per minute, which I don't really think that's happening at the moment. A lot better is happening. This gauntlet kind of broken, but for now, would I recommend this gauntlet for new players? Well, it's pretty obvious. This is literally the first left-handed gauntlet you're going to be crafting. I'd say yes, go for this thing, and I actually mean it here. This gauntlet is pretty good. Now normally about 1/6 of your rolls would be with the gemstone 10 rolls, which would be kind of good honestly. But yeah, it's basically a free left-handed gauntlet. The only real thing you have to worry about is to just not auto skip all of these auras and just keep on crafting lunar and solar while you're doing it as well, just to make sure that you can craft this thing quickly. But anyway, the first gauntlet seems pretty OP, so let's look at the next one. Now this is another left-handed gauntlet, being the dark matter device. The game calls it a tier 2. It's right in between solar device and another new one, the aqua device. And basically this thing costs a single gear basing like all of the others, an ink, a glock, and an ash, so not that expensive. But here's the thing, apparently every bonus roll you have a 0.1% chance to earn 1 point, which yeah, let's just craft it and I'll show that this thing's kind of bad if you can't tell already. So for some reason there aren't custom images for this gauntlet yet, but yeah, this is basically an extremely dark gauntlet. It kind of reminds me of a completely blacked out flesh device, but basically if we enable our buffs, every bonus roll you have a 0.1% chance to earn 1 point. And let me tell you why that's kind of bad, because with this you basically need to do 1000 bonus rolls to get a single point, and honestly this will literally take forever. I'm not even going to wait to get that 1 point because that's how long it'll take. And here's what's even worse, that means that on average you'll have to roll 10,000 times just to get a single dark point. Yes, this gauntlet should not exist, or at least be buffed. Give the dark point, I don't even know how much, every minute or something, maybe more or maybe less. Honestly, if you're a new player and see this thing, please go into item and click on the item collector and try and make it instead after you've gotten some good things. And honestly, this video is hinting on a new beginner's guide which I'll have to make, because we do have quite a lot of new things since the last one. And finally, don't craft this thing please. I'm already telling you, dark matter device shouldn't even be in your inventory. But let's go on to the aqua device, which is a little bit different at the moment. So it costs 1 gear basing, 1 aquamarine, and aquatic and nautilus, which is quite expensive to be honest. Really expensive, especially as it shares auras with the windstorm and I'm pretty sure the sub-zero, which makes this a kind of question mark of a gauntlet. But basically, let's just craft this thing and take take a look at it. Aqua device. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is a right-hand gauntlet. And basically, what this does is that usually it just gives 10% roll speed, which I kind of debate if it's good or not. But when it becomes ready, this thing has the highest roll speed modifier of any gauntlet in the entire game. And I'd even say any roll speed boost that isn't just warps, which is absolutely crazy. And someone's literally giving me an aura right now, but we can't really showcase this because I have so many skips. But this thing kind of interesting, but in my opinion, it is pretty expensive, which means that has quite limited use cases. And honestly, I'd only ever craft this if I had a leftover aquatic from putting stuff into Sub-Zero and Windstorm. I'd say the only reason why it exists is to spam a lot of luck boosts, a lot of potions to get insane roll speed of this gauntlet. I might even try do that on my alt account for a video just to see how crazy the roll speed can get on this thing if it's rainy. And yeah, this only really works when it's rainy biome, which also isn't that good. So honestly, only craft this after you've gotten Sub-Zero or Windstorm, and only use it in rainy because anytime else it's basically useless. So anyway, those are all the new gauntlets that have been added in this new update, and honestly, there's a clear champion when you look at all of them. A clear game changer, which is absolutely inevitable. The Gemstone Gauntlet, which hopefully Marvel doesn't completely disintegrate Soul's RNG for adding this. But yeah, while it looks like a budget Infinity Gauntlet, it's pretty good. Especially as if I enable my buffs, this thing just absolutely spams you with boosts. It's actually crazy. But right before we do get into the 20k giveaway, I do want to really quickly go over everything that's been added in the update. And this will be pretty quick because most of you guys probably already know, or don't, I don't know. If you are a private server owner, you could paste in a command. Vok Taran. I have no idea what this means, but if you're not in the 30-minute cooldown, you could spawn in a boss during Sandstorm. And this thing is absolutely crazy. I'll be fighting it in a future video, which might be coming pretty soon. And yeah, if you can see, we have a very close-up look at the sandworm here. It's kind of broken, to say the least. We've actually killed it on the server, and yeah, it's extremely detailed. Nothing like we've ever seen in Souls before. Honestly, pretty good.
Hello there.
And someone got Overture. And wait, it's rainy biome. You can't actually test that other gauntlet because I have all those skips. It just spams you with abilities, and the only way to beat it was with a full public server with stupid amounts of crazy globals. And another thing, we got a different aura. An hour after the update, you had a chance to get a 1 in 5,000 aura called Megaphone. And as you can see, I had to get people to equip it because guess what? It's usually meant to appear here, but I do not have this thing because, well, I wasn't really there for the update. But what this does is that I'm pretty sure if someone types something in chat, it just appears above here. It's kind of nice looking, especially for a free dev aura basically. Or I don't even know what happened to this because someone's saying stuff and it's not changing really. Now, another really crazy thing. A new 1 in 2.5 billion aura has been added to the game. And wow, it's really good that we're getting new 1 billion pluses. This is how we can save the game. But Equinox, the aura that has been added, yeah, let's just say that this isn't that great. It's basically layers, but they made it black and white. And trust me, if someone equips this, everything goes crazy. I might show it off if someone ever equips it in a video, but I'll just show you guys the cutscene because this one is truly one of the best cutscenes of all time. This is the Equinox cutscene, and honestly,
are you serious right now, bro?
Yes.
Are you serious right now,
bro? That's what I was gonna
say.
Are you serious? It is literally just text that grows and becomes smaller in size with a white background. That is absolutely miserable. That is genuinely one of the worst cutscenes. Thank the server owner for sending this to me, but this cutscene really sucks. And another thing, let's enable our buffs. Go into Limbo, where I'm probably gonna belong still. The forbidden potions have been nerfed in their roll speed by about half for each thing, but extra luck has been added. So these give an insane amount of luck if you want Limbo Global, which I have been getting a few. But the only issue is that I'll probably still stay here until I find a way to AFK in the overworld while still having good roll speed. And the final thing right here is official, the Oblivion potion that you used to be able to get at 2 million coins, which isn't in stock sadly, now costs 3.5 million coins, which means that it's an absolute scam. If you see this random suspicious person selling Oblivion potions, do not buy them. This person is a scammer. Do not buy Oblivion potions from this unauthorized seller. Only buy void coins from Mary and then get Oblivion potions in Jester, because this person should not be selling Oblivion potions at this insane price. I think we need a smite official for selling these absolute scams. Goodbye official, you deserve this and I missed. So, again, goodbye official, you are now gone. But thank you guys for watching until this point of the video, because it is finally time to give away 20 VIP plus game passes or a game pass of similar price if you win the road to 20k giveaway. And I have made a little script here that will help completely randomly choose the winner here, and I'm not going to go over how it works, but what it does is basically just scroll to a random degree on the page that I have these comments of the last 2 months loaded in, and it will choose a random comment that says 20k on my screen. So it is completely fair, it's completely random. I basically just press the play button on the script and it chooses something random, and let me just choose the first person in the giveaway because this person deserves it. So all that I do is literally just press play and the script will choose a random comment like D-Ova, who has won from about 2 months ago, which really deserves this. So now that you've won, I'll send you a friend request on Roblox, which actually already sent me one, which is really good. So here you go. Anyone who will win the giveaway, I'll send a friend request and put them in the community post so they know that they've won. So now the next few people will go a little bit faster because we don't have all day, but just keep on watching because there's a chance your username might appear here and you might win a free VIP plus or something else like that. And if you haven't put your username in the comment section, I sadly won't be able to choose you because this guy here, which I don't think this is on a Roblox username, won't be able to win sadly because of that. Definitely not. That does not look like a Souls RNG player. But anyway, let's just rapid fire through all the winners. This person wins. Request sent, by the way. This person wins as well. Request sent. This person wins. 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 Request sent or accepted. This person wins. Request sent. 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 Oh god, another boss spawned in and there's 2 Sandor. This is gonna be miserable. And finally, this person wins, which marks the final winner of the giveaway. And well, I might as well at least attempt to try attack this thing, even though there's like so much going on right now. And I'm pretty bad at this because I don't even have any good auras. I might do a full video on this soon, but yeah, might as well try at least fight this thing, even though there's like no one actually fighting right now. Well, there's probably no chance. So as this chaos continues, in the end, congratulations to all these people who have won the road to 20k giveaway. I'll put them in a community post soon, so hopefully they redeem the reward. And yeah, coming from an avatar like this, that sounds suspicious. But anyway, in the end, Gemstone Gauntlet is just crazy OP. Aqua device, I guess when you're using boosted radiant dark matter, don't even bother crafting it. So please like, subscribe if you guys want to use as much as you can out of the new gauntlet and try get the new 1 billion plus. And well, goodbye.